What were the first YouTubers ever? Obviously Jod was the first YouTube channel on YouTube because he uploaded the first video on YouTube called Me at the Zoo, but who were the other YouTube channels that were first around on YouTube when YouTube began? In this video, we're going to be looking at YouTube in the Wayback Machine and checking out all of these random channels to see whether or not they're still there to this day. There are a lot of channels on here from the early days of YouTube, so let's look into it because we're looking at some cool YouTube history here. Now, of course, like always, we're using the Wayback Machine and looking at YouTube, just different captures along its lifetime. Now, the first capture ever is right here, which shows the original YouTube homepage because YouTube was intended to be a dating site until they changed that idea. Now, of course, before I begin, I do want to say a thank you to this video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. So Raid Shadow Legends has millions of players and a bunch of tough bosses. And they also just added a new faction called Shadowkin. Now, to play this game yourself, use my links below to download Raid to your computer or your phone. But anyways, the Shadowkin are heavily inspired by medieval Japan. The Shadowkin are like covered in mystery because no one's really heard from them in hundreds of years. So like, are they good? Are they bad? We don't really know. Now, I do want to show you some of my favorite Shadowkin champions that I want to get. Look at this guy, Jintaro. You also have Fenchi. There's a bunch of other ones too that are like really awesome. But what I really want to tell you about is like my personal thoughts about the game, because I sort of fall into the story of the game, which definitely can be seen in the campaign. So I've been taking my champions through the campaign and sort of farming XP because I find that this is the best way to do it. And if you look here, I've gone to the tavern and I've leveled up some of my champions. I've made this one so OP so far. It's really fun. You can also summon new champions over at the portal, which is really cool. This month they're releasing 11 new champions as well as almost 200 brand new missions with, you know, an exclusive legendary champion. They're also introducing 5 new levels to almost every single dungeon. So if you want to get a head start in Raid, all you have to do is click the link in my description. And so once you're in, you can find me in the game under my username, which is Timeworks. So yeah, Raid Shadow Legends is pretty cool. Click the link in the description. And now let's begin with the rest of the video. So the first time any other channels were recommended on the YouTube homepage was on June 14th, 2005, and here are the original videos that were being recommended. So there's one called Kites by Scott Evil. Let's take a look at Scott Evil and see if they're still around on YouTube. So this is Scott Evil's YouTube profile, which shows it on November 3rd, 2005. This is the original YouTube channel page. So cool to look at and kind of like, wow, I kind of remember it, but I kind of don't. It's weird. It says, "Hello, I'm Scott Evil. I have watched 92 videos. That's cool. Last login 1 hour ago, signed up 4 months ago." That's pretty cool. I think some of this is still based off of like YouTube being a dating site, which shows all these interests and stuff, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It shows a bunch of stuff. Like, what are these? Videos, favorites, friends. Oh my goodness. That is really cool to see YouTube like this all the way back then. But let's take a look at their channel today. Are they still on YouTube? So going to their channel now, they're actually still on YouTube and active as well. Like, that's really cool. They're called Scott Small and they have only 247 subscribers, which is quite low considering they joined on June 13th, 2005, right? But that's really cool. If we go to their videos, you could see, wow, look at all that. Early YouTube videos. They're still active 4 months ago. That's really cool. But if you go even further down, check that out. We have Kites. I think that video was on their homepage, right? Here's Kites. This is the video. Wow. Just an old video at the beach, it looks like. All the way from 2005. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Wonder what I was doing. Probably building Lego when this was filmed. Yeah. Very cool to look at that. And it's even cooler that they're still active on YouTube. Wow. It even looks like, according to this YouTube video, that I was here on this video before, which is interesting. Yeah. But anyway, moving on to Ibiza by Moppy. I wonder, is this channel still here? Unfortunately, no. It looks like it has a 404 error on old YouTube, and on current YouTube, it looks like this. So they are still on YouTube, which is interesting. I don't know why it would glitch like that, but this channel has only 7 subscribers since it joined on June 13th, 2005. If you look through the channel, they don't really have much on it. Like, it's completely empty, basically. Like, yeah. The video that was on the homepage, Ibiza, isn't showing up on here. Let's move on to Bikes. Oh, Bikes was filmed by Scott Evil, who filmed Kites, so all right. So instead, let's move to Booty Christ Dance. This one's, I don't know how to feel about that. Their channel here shows up as nothing. It says it can't be found for some reason, so let's go to their channel today and see what it looks like. So this is their YouTube channel today. It's a 404 page, so that means that their channel was probably deleted or terminated or just hidden or something like that since it was made. So unfortunately, in this video, a lot of the channels we're going to look at have been removed. So that sucks, but let's keep looking. Here we have Tim Sledding, uploaded by Viva Vicious Valerie or something. Vacacious, I don't know. Let's go to their channel. On here, it shows that they're not here, right? And on the main YouTube homepage, again, another 404 error, which sucks, right? Wanted to see some YouTube history, man, but we can't even view these channels. So that's it for this screenshot. Let's move on to the next date, which is on the Wayback Machine, June 16th, 2005. Let's check that out. So I skipped ahead to June 18th because the Wayback Machine isn't loading for some reason. So now we have some other channels called Tribute here. This is one of the first videos uploaded to YouTube, I remember, uploaded by GP. So let's go to GP here. For some reason, a lot of these are saying 404 not found, so I don't know why. But if we go to YouTube, the channel's still here. So they have 2.6 thousand subscribers, and they joined April 24th, 2005, which is very cool. Yeah, they joined pretty much when YouTube was made. This is, I'm not sure which video it was, but it's one of the top 10 first YouTube videos ever, called Tribute, and I think Jod is in this video, actually. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure, yeah, see, Jod is recording this video. Pretty cool that this is one of the first YouTube videos ever. Yeah. So yeah, they are still on YouTube, not really active though. Let's move on to Grease, uploaded by this person as well. So we already saw this channel, so we're not gonna go to it. Let's go to Kid Sings New York, New York by Max Cash. Let's check out who Max Cash is. They have another 404 error here, so we're gonna just have to go to their channel directly to this day. This is what their channel looks like to this day. They're still on YouTube, which is cool. They have 72 subscribers, have the same name, but looks like they're not really active. Last time they were active was 10 years ago, and this kid in this video, this baby, he's probably like, I mean, 10 years older, I guess, right? So yeah, it's pretty interesting that they joined June 14th, 2005, but only have 72 subscribers. Pretty cool. So let's move on to Schlitz commercial, uploaded by Kamanico. All right. Let's check out their channel. Their channel is somehow still here on YouTube, like it's still active, and this person is called Chris Monaco. I guess they changed their name to that. And they have 266 subscribers since they joined on June 14th, 2005. Now let's check out their videos. They are actually still active on YouTube. This is one of those rare ones where it's like they actually have uploaded recently. They uploaded 9 months ago, their most recent video, so that's pretty cool. Their oldest video, 15 years ago, right? So that's interesting. And looking at that, we can see this video. I recognize it actually. So I did a video on the oldest, least viewed videos, and I guess this is one of them. Yeah, I remember this video specifically. It was a guy who was drunk dancing at a wedding, and his name's Joe, if you look at the tag there. Yeah. And if you go down here, you can see I commented on this video. So yeah, I remember this user. Pretty cool that he was suggested all the way back on YouTube back in 2005. Also, I do want to point out, just notice this now, YouTube says that you're a digital video repository. Guess that was YouTube's slogan back in the day before it became YouTube broadcast yourself, so that's pretty cool. So let's move on to Tiger Remixed, uploaded by Herlex. So going to their channel, they still have their channel on YouTube, not deleted, thank God, like a lot of these are that we're looking at. They don't have any videos or playlists or really anything except for some random suggested channels close to the creation date of YouTube. They joined April 24th, 2005. So since they joined 16 years ago, they have got 4.29 thousand subscribers. So this is one of the earliest YouTube channels ever created, like ever. And that is so cool to me. Like, wow, we're looking at some cool history here, pretty epic. So let's move on from June 18th and try to go to 19th. Some of these aren't loading for some reason, the Wayback Machine's being weird. Oh, now some of these are open up. We'll hit 16th after, I guess. So this is June 19th, 2005. We have one called Quick Stoppy, uploaded by Cobalt Grove. Now, there's something special about this user because I recognize the name. If we go to this YouTube channel, you can see that they have 20,000 subscribers and they joined May 3rd, 2005, and they are actually still active on YouTube, uploaded 6 days ago. That's really cool. Like, this is one of the most active channels from this time, and if we look at their oldest videos here, we sort by oldest, you can see that they uploaded the first backflip on YouTube, which is one of the first videos ever uploaded to the platform. It's a pretty epic video. I think I have a comment on here, or maybe not. But what I do remember is I'm pretty sure this user was the first commenter ever on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that was a thing if I remember correctly, yeah. So that is really cool. Some of these earliest recommendations on YouTube are by the earliest YouTube channels, which, I mean, makes sense. So moving on from Cobalt Grove, we have Belem Head, who uploaded Vernal Lullaby. Now, I remember this name as well. It rings a bell. So if we go to the YouTube channel here, it's now known as Adam Quirk with 1.2 thousand subscribers. They joined May 2nd, 2005, so again, another one of the earliest YouTubers ever. And if we look at their oldest videos, I'm sure we will find that video we're looking for, Vernal Lullaby. Here it is. So I do remember visiting this video once. I don't remember what it was. I think it might have been one of the earliest YouTube videos ever in the world. Yeah, look at that. First music video on YouTube. Right, that's so cool, right? Wow. YouTube history right here, and I'm surprised that a lot of these people are still active. Let's go to Get Down by Fusion Monkey. So Fusion Monkey is now called Dave Kurt, so that's interesting. He has 427 subscribers and joined June 15th, 2005. Now if we go to their videos and we try and find their Get Down video, it's this one right here. So we'll look at that in a second, but I do want to point out that they're still kind of active on YouTube. They just wished a graduation to someone. Pretty cool. And this video is right here. I do recognize what this video is, sort of. Just a bunch of kids doing stuff. I don't know what it's about, but alright. But yeah, that's cool. It's so cool to see all these people that are still active. So moving on to Overdramatic Hudson Street by Overdramatic, okay? So going to this YouTube channel, you can see that their channel actually still exists to this day. We don't know how many subscribers they have, and they're still kind of active on YouTube within the last year or two. But they did join on June 16th, 2005, and some of the oldest videos on this channel, let's see, station stuff. That's cool. So a lot of old New York videos, which is very interesting. Going back to June 16th, because it actually loaded, you could see we have a video uploaded by Jod, which is pretty epic, right? So Jod, of course, was the first YouTube channel ever made, so naturally he would have uploaded here. But this video has been deleted. Jod's only video that's left that hasn't been deleted is, of course, me at the zoo. Now, I did go through a lot of these videos here by different users, and most of these users don't exist anymore, which really sucks. Except, of course, here, this person who uploaded a video called Denny's. Let's check out their channel. So this is what their channel looked like back in 2005. You can see, it says they watched 5 videos. It's so cool to look back and see what the original YouTube channel pages look like. But this is what their channel looks like to this day. They go by Jason Riley, and their only video here is from 9 years ago called Monorail. So I don't know why their other video called Denny's is gone. They joined YouTube on June 14th, 2005. A lot of the channels I'm noticing joined on this day. I guess it was a popular day for YouTubers to join, or something. But also an interesting thing is they have a favorites playlist. So they're not really active on YouTube, but they do have a favorites playlist, which was a thing that you could do on YouTube before, and you couldn't actually delete the playlist, kind of like your likes playlist. So yeah, favorites was a thing, and they still have their playlist, which, I mean, shows you how inactive they have been, because favorites were removed a long time ago. And so yeah, that's about it. I mean, we've looked at a lot of these older YouTubers, and so that is all of the oldest YouTube channels ever on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more YouTube history like it, of course click subscribe, because I'll do more like this in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, fly on.